Hello and a warm welcome to News Across Nigeria, where we bring you news from the 36 states of the Federation, going through the 6 geopolitical zones. I am Olumide Macaulay. Thank you for joining us. Today's edition, we will be keeping you abreast of what happened yesterday. It was World Teachers Day, and in the South, this year's World Teachers Day may have come and gone. The ripples of events that marked that day are still coming out from more states across the country, such as the one we'll be showing you shortly. Primary and secondary school teachers in Edo State gathered in Benin City, the capital, where the state government announced the approval of the employment of 4,727 teachers for secondary schools across the state.
Teachers from different parts of Edo State converge on the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin City, the Edo State capital, to celebrate the 2015 World Teachers Day. While some of the teachers are full of praises for the state government in its efforts toward meeting the welfare of teachers, others say there's a lot more to do in the state for those in the teaching profession.
One of us was recently promoted as a permanent secretary. Teachers' salaries are being paid regularly and a lot of other things.
An average Edo teacher has been seriously empowered. We're still looking for more empowerment. At least salaries are not being owned by the Comrade Governor. He paid teachers as at 20. Even when other states are owing to workers' salary, an average Edo teacher is paid salary. And he paid salary for the month of September, before Salah, and including teachers. Teachers are no longer segregated.
We need more training of the teachers.
We are hoping for from the government that they should give us a conducive environment and that they should enhance our enumeration as well as promotion as at when due.
The guest lecturer on this occasion is Professor Eddie Iragbe. He encourages the teachers on personal development and urges the government to make provision for a conducive environment that will enable the teachers to give the students their best.
We do recognize the issue of infrastructure. Infrastructure is very important. Good classrooms, equipment in there, chairs, tables, and all of that put together. Very, very critical. The environment has to be conducive.
The state government, on its part, while praising the commitment of teachers in the state, also said certain deliberate policies have been put in place to improve on not only the welfare of teachers, but the education sector in general.
Some of the challenges that we have in the education sector is the fact that we need more teachers. And in needing more teachers, you will also agree with me that we don't also want to fall into the sex pits that we are in today, arising from the mistakes of the past, where politicians hijack the process of employing and engaging teachers. Quality is the watchword and not quantity. And to that effect, 4,725 had been approved to be engaged by the Comrade Governor.
The theme of the 2015 World Teachers Day, which captures the desire of this group of professionals, is empowering teachers, building sustainable societies.
Well, how about Bayelsa State? The governor, Siriake Dixon, highlighted the roles of teachers in educational development and performance of students in the West African Examination Council exams. The governor joined the teachers in the celebration in Yenagoa, the state capital. He assured them that their future is more assured with him at the helm of affairs.
We want to be number one in Nigerian education. And to be number one in education, the teachers themselves are the number one teachers in Nigeria. So, as we live here on this day, as you go home, tell people that there is no alternative to the restoration government. No alternative. If you want peace and security in your communities, you want to be safe, you want your children to be safe, you want your students and pupils to be safe, and not to be consumed by cult violence and militancy, then there is no alternative to government. Is that not so?
Bayelsa State Governor Seriake Dixon, and since you can't have too much of a good thing, especially in this regard, in the Northeast, teachers in Edo State are threatening industrial action if the state government fails to upgrade the employment status of its members within 2 weeks. Speaking during the celebration at the Union Secretariat in Damaturu, the state chairman of the union, Comrade Lawan Ibrahim, praised members for their diligence despite government's failure to meet their demands for the past 9 years. According to him, the state government has failed to upgrade the employment status of 1,240 teachers, comprising 51 graduates, 1,134 NCE holders, as well as 55 diploma holders under the Universal Basic Education Scheme. Meanwhile, the chairman of the State Teaching Service Board, Malam Meina Malum, claims that over 20,000 teachers under the TSB have been promoted, and such promotions, according to him, have been implemented. Take a listen.
I have been in the service for the past 35 years. But what bothers us much is stagnation of our promotion for over 8 years. And we have promotion but not implemented. And the yearly increment of teachers for over 8 years, we are not been enjoying that yearly increment.
This issue of this promotion and implementation, I think the government cannot be faulted for this problem. His Excellency, the executive government, is willing and utterly willing to support teachers. And he was a teacher, and he cherished teaching profession. But there are some hitches somewhere else, sorry to say. Like in my board, we promoted over 2,000, all were paid. Nobody, the government owes him for promotion of areas or maybe backlog of promotion without be implementation at all.
Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. That was the case in an Imo community, but that has changed. Details in just a moment.
My name is Adegoke Joshua.
Kupola Ibrahim.
My name is Francis Mary. My name is Eddie Jongassian.
The strikes have to end, like, totally.
As real as it gets.
When anybody brutalizes, any police officer brutalizes a civilian that's supposed to be protecting, there should be very stiff punishments.
How badly have you wanted that story around you told? Take that picture or video, add a description, the location, and the name of the reporter, and your story will hit the screen. The Channels TV Eyewitness Report.
Welcome back to News Across Nigeria. And now we will go to Imo State. After almost 2 decades, women and children of the Omotutu community in Mbaitulu local government area of Imo State, who travel many kilometers to buy or fetch water, can now heave a sigh of relief after overcoming the lack of potable water supply in their communities. And the commissioning of a